Former Governor Mike Huckabee was in New Hampshire this weekend. At 8 a.m., in his yellow track jacket, Huckabee was ready to start his day with fraternity brothers from TKE, a fraternity that he was once in. Afterwards, he likened the 5K to the race to the White House.
You don't worry about what people are doing in the middle of the race. That's not your problem. What you do is focus on your getting to the finish line. And it's great, really preparation for how to campaign and how to keep your mental focus.
The next stop was the Townland Grill in Exeter. Huckabee received an endorsement from Lee Quandt and Matthew Quandt, a father-son Republican representative team from New Hampshire's legislature.
He's a Republican that cares. Amen. He cares about people. He has a strong moral background, which I think is what our country needs to move forward. And we're really proud to be able to stand here with all of his other key people and general supporters and sign on officially and let you know we're now part of the Huckabee team and the Huckabee family.
Quandt said that he endorsed Huckabee because he seems genuine, unlike other candidates he has seen this presidential cycle.
Mike's he's at a very good position politically where people are taking an interest in his campaign. And when you're at the top, there's only one way to go down, and when you're down, there's only one way to go is up. And he's on his way up right now.
For lunch, Huckabee headed to Brown's Lobster Pound Chowderfest in Seabrook. The owner, Bruce Brown, said that the crowd was the largest he'd seen since Barbara and George Bush Sr.'s visit. Mitt Romney, Rudy Giuliani, and Tommy Thompson have all visited Brown's already during this presidential cycle. After taking chowder to go, Huckabee made the hour trip to Bedford. At the home of Estella Hughes, who has endorsed Huckabee, a crowd of nearly 150 gathered. Huckabee led the crowd in singing Happy Birthday, something he has done before on the campaign trail.
Now, I don't know, Allison, has a candidate for president ever led in singing Happy Birthday to you? No. Well, I think we should make a memory for you, don't you? And I can't think of anything that would probably be more lasting. Years from now, you say, well, I was at this thing, and the guy that became president, he led us in singing Happy Birthday to me.
After singing Happy Birthday, giving a short speech, and answering some questions, Huckabee headed to the last public stop of the day, the Burns home in Amherst. He slid in and out of the groups, making his way through the shoulder-to-shoulder crowd, and squeezed his way into the front room to address New Hampshire voters a fifth and final time.
My convictions really are to the core of who I am, and that I won't change my views for New Hampshire, and then a different set of views for South Carolina, and a third set of views for Iowa. And that what I'm telling you today is what I told people 10 years ago, or 15 or 20. And it's still what I'll believe in 10 or 20 years from now, because they're values that go to the heart of our culture.
After the Burns house party, Huckabee was scheduled to tape CBS News' Face the Nation. He climbed into his car with a smile on his face, and as his car pulled away, supporters poured out of the Burns home and into the cold New Hampshire night. Huckabee's campaign has been working around the clock to keep up with the surge of support coming out of the first-in-the-nation states such as Iowa and New Hampshire. Only time will tell if the support he has gained will win him the nomination. For Road to the White House, I'm Jennie Palluzzi.